You know that moment when you stand up from your favorite chair and your knees sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies, or when you avoid taking the stairs because you know that familiar twinge will start up halfway down? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. But here's what most people don't realize. Those creaky, achy knees aren't an inevitable part of aging. Research shows that with the right movements, you can rebuild strength and mobility in your knees at any age. I'll never forget my patient Martha, who came to me at 72 convinced she needed knee replacement surgery. After just 6 weeks of making these 3 simple moves, the same ones I will share with you today, she canceled her surgery consultation. "I'm gardening again," she told me, tears in her eyes. "I thought those days were behind me." That's the power of understanding how your knees work. Today, we're going to cover 3 surprisingly gentle movements that target the often overlooked muscles supporting your knees. These aren't painful exercises or complicated routines. They're simple, science-backed moves you can do right at home. Let's start with the most important one, the movie I call the silent hero. Move number 1, the forgotten muscle strengthener. Here's a knee-saving secret. Your vastus medialis oblique, don't worry, we'll just call it your teardrop muscle, is your knee's best friend. This small but mighty muscle at the inner side of your thigh acts like a natural knee brace when it's strong. The problem? Most traditional exercises barely touch it. Here's how to wake it up. Sit in a firm chair with feet flat. Place a small rolled towel between your knees. Gently squeeze the towel for 5 seconds, like you're trying to crumple it. Release slowly. Repeat 10 times. The magic happens when you do this move throughout your day, while watching TV, reading, or even during phone calls. My patient Carl does this during commercial breaks and went from needing a cane to walking his granddaughter down the aisle pain-free. Why this works differently? Unlike painful squats or lunges, this move strengthens without impact, improves knee tracking, that grinding sensation, increases blood flow to stiff joints. Move number 2, the morning knee. Reset. Ever notice your knees are stiffest first thing in the morning? That's because joint fluid needs movement to circulate. Try this before even getting out of bed. Lie on your back with your legs straight. Place a pillow under one knee. Slowly straighten and bend that leg, like a gentle windshield wiper motion. Do 5 reps per leg. Retired nurse practitioner Linda does this daily and says, "It's like oiling creaky hinges. I can feel the difference when I stand up." Part 2, the game-changing move and common mistakes. You know what surprised me most when I started working with seniors on knee pain? It wasn't that their knees were weak. It was that nearly everyone was making the same simple mistake in how they moved throughout the day. And fixing this one habit alone brought more relief than months of pain medication for many of my patients. That brings us to our 3rd most powerful move. But first, let me tell you about my neighbor, Ed. At 78, Ed had resigned himself to using a walker permanently after 2 failed knee surgeries. Then he discovered what I call move number 3, the magic sit to stand. This isn't your ordinary chair stand. It's a revolutionary way to rebuild knee strength while protecting your joints. Here's the secret version physical therapists use. Use a higher chair, or add cushions, at first. Scoot forward until feet are firmly planted. Lean slightly forward, nose over toes. Push through your heels to rise slowly. Take 3 to 5 seconds. Lower back down even slower, 5 to 7 seconds. Pause and squeeze your knees together gently before repeating. Ed started with just 3 of these per day, holding on to the counter for support. Within 6 weeks, "I carried my walker to Goodwill," he laughed. "Now I do my magic stands while waiting for my coffee to brew." Why this works when nothing else did teaches proper knee alignment, strengthens the exact muscles used for daily activities. The slow movement builds joint-stabilizing tendons, the hidden knee killer, and how to fix it. Here's what most people miss: How you sit matters as much as how you exercise. That favorite low, soft chair? It's probably sabotaging your knees. Try this instead. Choose firmer chairs with higher seats. Use a wedge cushion to keep knees slightly lower than hips. Avoid crossing legs, throws knees out of alignment. Physical therapist Dr. Amina Rivera explains, for every hour spent sitting incorrectly, you need 15 minutes of proper movement to counteract the damage. The 5-minute pain prevention routine. Combine all 3 moves into one seamless daily routine. Morning, bed reset, move number 2. After lunch, 3 magic sit-to-stands, move number 3. Evening TV time. Teardrop squeezes, move number 1. During commercials, retired teacher Margaret calls this her knee insurance policy. It takes less time than brushing my teeth, but lets me keep up with my grandkids. Part 3. Real results and lasting relief. Do you know what I hear most from people who try these knee exercises? I wish I'd known this years ago. And that makes sense, because what we're doing here is rewiring how your body moves, not just temporarily easing pain. That's why I want to share exactly what to expect and how to make these changes stick for good. When will you feel the difference? Let's be honest, you didn't develop knee pain overnight, and relief won't come instantly either. But here's the encouraging timeline my patients typically experience. Days 1 through 3. You might notice improved ease with standing up week 2. Stair discomfort starts decreasing month 1. That weather ache becomes less intense. Month 3. You catch yourself moving without thinking about your knees. My patient Sarah, a 68-year-old gardener, kept a knee journal and discovered something fascinating. After 6 weeks, I realized I'd knelt to weed without planning it. My body just remembered how. The weatherproofing secret. For those rainy days when everything feels stiffer, try this 3-step ritual. Warm up first. Use a heating pad for 5 minutes before exercises water work. Do your moves seated in a warm pool or even a bathtub. Golden move. Gentle ankle circles while seated to improve circulation. Retired mail carrier. Jim swears by this. Used to predict storms better than the Weather Channel. Now my grandkids say I lost my superpower. Making it stick, the habit formula. The key to lasting results isn't doing more, it's doing it consistently. Here's how. Pair it. Attach knee exercises to daily habits, e.g., do teardrop squeezes during morning coffee. Progress. Slowly. Add just 1 more rep each week. Celebrate wins. Note improvements in a knee victory log. Your pain-free knee plan. Let's put it all together. Morning bed reset. 5 reps per leg. Ankle circles while brushing teeth. Afternoon checkmark. 3. Magic. Sit to stands after lunch. Checkmark. Teardrop squeezes during phone calls. Evening checkmark. Gentle knee stretches during TV time. A final word, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Chen told me something powerful. The best knee replacement is the one you never need. That's what these 3 moves offer, a chance to reclaim the active life you love on your terms. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which move felt most helpful? Have you noticed any small improvements yet? Share in the comments so others can benefit from your experience. If this helped you, pay it forward. Hit like, share with a friend who struggles with knee pain, and subscribe for more ways to thrive after 60. Here's to walking comfortably, climbing stairs confidently, and dancing at your next family wedding.